Yes. I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times the child actor stole the show.
So they just, protect me from myself.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest scene-stealing performances by child actors in films that weren't made for kids. Did we miss any of your favourite young stars? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Abigail Breslin, Little Miss Sunshine. Much like this movie's title, its little starlet manages to shine the brightest even among a talented roster of actors. Abigail Breslin began her feature film career in 2002, appearing in movies like Signs and Raising Helen. While she's brilliant in those early parts, it's her role in the comedy drama Little Miss Sunshine that really puts her on the map.
I don't want to be a loser.
You're not a loser. Where'd you get the idea you're a loser?
Because Dad hates losers.
Breslin stars as Olive, a girl with big dreams, who's driven by her quirky family to compete in a beauty pageant.
I was in second place.
Well, what do you think your chances are?
I think I can win, because some of the other girls, they've been doing it longer, but I practice every day.
Even at such a young age, Breslin commands your attention, possessing an outstanding mix of childlike innocence and adult understanding. Her bright-eyed performance earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress, one of the youngest to ever achieve that feat.
Olive, your grandpa would have been really proud of you.
Yeah, you look great.
You were beyond great.
You were incredible.
Thank you.
Number 9, Hailee Steinfeld, True Grit. You probably know Hailee Steinfeld as a pop star and burgeoning Marvel superhero. But in 2011, she received an Oscar nomination at the age of 14 for her performance in True Grit.
Lawyer Jacob would not wish me to consider anything under $325. But I will settle for $320 if I am given the 20 in advance. Now here's what I have to say about that settle.
The film centers around Steinfeld's character, Mattie Ross, as she tries to get revenge for her father's death. It's a tough role for any actor, let alone a child, as she is tasked with holding a steely toughness not common for such a young girl.
The distinction is between an act that is wrong in itself and an act that is wrong only according to our laws and mores. It is Latin.
But Steinfeld steps up to the challenge, showcasing a level of artistry that most actors twice her age struggle to achieve.
I am not staying here by myself with Tom Chaney.
That's the way I will have it.
He will kill me.
That she managed this in her feature film debut, while opposite a powerhouse like Jeff Bridges, is a testament to the force that is Hailee Steinfeld. Number 8, Haley Joel Osment, The Sixth Sense.
You ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck?
Yes.
And the tiny hairs on your arm, you know, when they stand up.
Yes.
M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense gave us not only one of the most shocking twists in movie history, but also one of the greatest child performances ever. Cast in the film when he was just 10, Haley Joel Osment plays Cole Sear, a troubled young boy who confronts his dark secret with the help of a child psychologist.
I see dead people.
In your dreams? While you're awake?
What Osment brings to the role is truly amazing, telling so much with just his eyes than could have ever been communicated with words. Hard as it might be to believe, Shyamalan has said that he was initially skeptical about hiring Osment, but luckily for us, he quickly realised the level of vulnerability the youngster possessed and made the right choice.
What if they don't want to help? What if they're just angry and they just want to hurt somebody?
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you know for sure?
Number 7, Quvenzhané Wallis, Beasts of the Southern Wild. A child performance so magnetic, at just 9 years old, she set a record for the youngest Best Actress Oscar nominee ever.
Daddy! Daddy! I learned lots of things while you were gone. If I drink all this here, I can birth like a man.
Quvenzhané Wallis completely stole the show and the hearts of audiences around the world with her role as Hush Puppy in Beasts of the Southern Wild. With no professional acting training or experience whatsoever, Wallis delivers a performance so spectacular, it's easy to forget she's acting.
You gonna be dead?
No.
You gonna leave me alone?
No, I ain't gonna leave you alone.
Because if you be gone, I'll be gone too.
Ever so often, young actors read as much older than they actually are, and don't necessarily come off as inherently childlike.
Well, what you want? You alone? That's it. Get in here. Let me show you a magic trick.
But Wallace shows she's adept at handling the more mature themes of the script while still delivering an authentic performance as a 6-year-old.
Don't be saying things while we're dying.
Everybody daddy's died.
Not my daddy.
Yeah, your dad.
Number 6, Alex Hibbert, Moonlight. Barry Jenkins' 2016 masterpiece Moonlight tells the tender story of Chiron, a young black man exploring his sexuality while figuring out his place in the world.
Why you always letting people pick on you, man?
What you mean?
You always letting them pick on you.
So, what I gotta do?
We follow Chiron through 3 stages of his life, as a young boy, a teenager, and an adult.
No. You gonna listen.
To who, Ma? Huh? To you? Really, though?
All 3 actors are wonderful, but as Little Chiron, Alex Hibbert's quiet intensity undoubtedly steals the show.
You do drugs, right?
Yeah.
Hibbert is given very little dialogue in this section of the film, but proves that he doesn't need words to get his point across. The youngster lets his enormously expressive eyes do all the talking for him, as he portrays a level of curiosity and understanding that's far beyond his years. Number 5, Natalie Portman, Leon the Professional. Natalie Portman has been a fixture in Hollywood for so long. It's hard to imagine a time when she wasn't on the big screen. Before 1994, no one had a clue who she was, but that all changed with her audacious performance in the action thriller Leon the Professional.
What the hell did he do? He's 4 years old. He never used to cry. Just used to sit next to me and cuddle.
The movie follows the titular hitman who develops a strange kinship with a young orphan named Matilda.
Okay, Pilgrim.
Clint Eastwood?
Portman plays the troubled 12-year-old, opposite Jean Reno and Gary Oldman, and is arguably the best performer of the trio. Her striking precociousness adds an extra layer to the dark and twisted character, and makes every word out of her mouth even more startling than the last.
Just did it to show off. Afterwards, I started liking it. Like cigarettes.
Number 4, Jodie Foster, Taxi Driver. Even if you haven't seen Taxi Driver, you've probably caught on to some of its scenes through cultural osmosis. The Martin Scorsese classic stars a young Jodie Foster in a controversial role as Iris, a sex worker who develops a friendship with Robert De Niro's Travis Bickle.
I don't like my real name.
Oh, what's your real name?
Iris.
Here, Foster delivers a spellbinding performance, conveying a hardened disposition, but still letting her inner naivety and playfulness rear its head.
This is nothing for a person to do.
All right, how about breakfast tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
I get up at about 1 o'clock.
Even in the most harrowing scenes, she exudes a level of emotional maturity and depth that absolutely belies her young age. Foster shines in every scene she's in, and is such an instant star on screen, it's easy to see why her career hasn't slowed down since.
Fort never killed him.
He killed
He's a
someone.
Libra.
He's a what?
I'm a Libra too, that's why we get along so well.
Number 3, Saoirse Ronan, Atonement. It's no small feat to receive 4 Academy Award nominations before you've even clocked 30. But for Saoirse Ronan, it's seemingly a walk in the park.
Can I tell you something? Something really terrible.
Yes, please.
What's the worst word you can possibly imagine?
The Irish-American actress was only 13 when she earned her first Oscar nomination for her challenging role in Joe Wright's Atonement.
It was Robbie, wasn't it? Robbie? You saw him? Like you said, he's a sex maniac, and you don't even know what happened before dinner.
Ronan plays a young girl who grossly misinterprets an encounter she witnesses between her sister and their housekeeper's son. The entire film hinges on Ronan's performance, and she delivers effortlessly, capturing the perfect mix of naivety, confusion, and jealousy needed to portray the character of Bryony Tallis. It's no surprise that of the extremely talented cast, she was the only one nominated for an Oscar. Number 2, Tatum O'Neal, Paper Moon. In 1973's Paper Moon, Ryan and Tatum O'Neal turned out one of the best father-daughter on-screen appearances in movie history.
This here is my little girl. It's just the two of us now.
My mama's gone to the Lord.
Oh, so is poor Mr. Bates, honey.
Although the elder was an established and gifted actor at the time of the film's release, it's the little one who completely runs away with it. Paper Moon deals with a con man and the little girl he's accidentally saddled with during his travels.
Moles, let's give him some money.
No.
Just a little bit. We got $305.16.
Whole nother business giving it away. It's bad enough you give away Bibles.
But they're poorly.
The whole country's poorly, I told you before.
The young O'Neal absolutely nails the first requirement of kid performances. She's unbelievably cute. But she's also way funnier than anyone her age has any right to be, going toe-to-toe with her father.
Just because a man meets a woman in a barroom don't mean he's your pa. Eat your Coney Island.
Well, then if you ain't my pa, I want my $200.
At 10 years old, O'Neal won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, becoming the youngest competitive winner in the Academy's history. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Chloe Grace Moretz, Kick-Ass, the youngest superhero we've ever loved. Linda Blair, The Exorcist, a head-spinningly good performance.
With the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien!
Amen.
Dakota Fanning, I Am Sam. The older Fanning sister has always been a force to be reckoned with.
But what do you mean?
You're not like other daddies.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Daddy. It's okay.
Ivana Becerro, Pan's Labyrinth. This young actress carries fantasy well on her shoulders.
Mi nombre es Ofelia. ¿Quién eres tú?
Yo he tenido tantos nombres.
Ricky Schroeder, the champ. Schroeder handles emotion like a much older performer.
I wrote to her. You said to.
Yeah. It was nice of her to come.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Anna Paquin, The Piano. At the time of her win in 1994, Anna Paquin became the second youngest actor to pick up an Oscar at 11, just behind Tatum O'Neal.
One day when my mother and father were singing together in the forest, a great storm blew up out of nowhere. But so passionate was their singing that they did not notice, nor did they stop as the rain began to fall.
In The Piano, Paquin takes on the role of Flora McGrath, a young girl who moves to the wilderness in New Zealand after her mother gets married to a frontiersman. What Paquin managed to accomplish here is truly breathtaking. Not just for a child actor, but for any performer, period.
She never gives them a turn. She just plays what she pleases. And sometimes she doesn't play at all.
Her long-drawn speeches and sudden outbursts are standout moments for sure.
She's asleep, look. One night she was found in a nightgown on the road to London. Grandpa said her feet were cut so badly she couldn't walk for a week.
But even when she's not the focus of the scene, you can't help but be drawn to her facial expressions and body language. It's a remarkable showing for anyone's screen debut, let alone a tween girl.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.